In a distant mountain region, nestled away from the world, there was a quiet yet lively place called Greenhaven Valley. But this was no ordinary valley. Here friendship was the very air they breathed, and animals were more than just creatures of the wild. In this special place lived a boy named Arian. He was a quiet, thoughtful soul, preferring the company of animals over humans. Arian had 3 very special friends. First, there was Bro, a loyal dog, big and strong, always walking faithfully by Arian's side. Then there was Mira, a clever but soft-hearted cat who loved perching on high branches, watching over everything with her sharp eyes. And finally, there was little Lupo, a small rabbit, fast and playful, but with a very sensitive heart. Every day, this inseparable group of 4 would gather under the shade of a wise old tree at the edge of the valley. But one day, something changed. A strange wind began to blow, making the trees whisper uneasy secrets. The birds fell silent. Lupo started to tremble, his wide eyes seeming to say, "Something is wrong." Mira, ever observant, slowly twitched her tail. "This valley never feels like this," she seemed to think. Suddenly, the ground gave a light shake, and Bro let out a loud, sharp bark. From behind the mountains, a dark, ominous mist began to rise, creeping over the peaks like a shadow. Arian looked towards the heart of the valley and spoke softly. "The valley is calling us." Without hesitation, they moved forward. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller, and the shadows stretched into frightening shapes. The air grew cold. Soon their path was blocked by an old, half-broken bridge hanging precariously over a deep, dark ravine. Bro, ever the brave protector, stepped forward first, planting his strong paws firmly on the weathered wood to hold it steady. Arian followed, walking slowly and carefully. Mira, with her natural grace, simply leaped across. But Lupo froze in the middle. He was terrified. Arian knelt down and said gently, "Lupo, you're not alone. We're right here with you." Closing his eyes and taking a deep breath, Lupo took a leap of faith. They had all made it across, but the real danger was just beginning. The dark mist swirled and then suddenly took form. It became a massive shadow beast, its eyes empty voids, its voice a chilling echo that resonated through the trees. "This valley has grown weak," it boomed. Bro, full of courage, growled and charged, but the misty form simply pushed him back with an invisible force. Mira, using her quick wit, tried to distract the beast, while Lupo, overcoming his fear, zipped around its shadowy feet, a blur of motion. In that moment, Arian remembered the legends of the valley, the stories of its creation. It wasn't built on stone or soil, but on the power of friendship. He placed his hand on the damp earth. "We didn't come to fight," Arian said, his voice clear and steady. "We came to protect our home." He looked at his friends, seeing their true strengths shine through. Bro's unwavering loyalty, Mira's sharp intelligence, and Lupo's newfound courage. The 4 of them instinctively formed a circle. As the shadow beast screamed in rage, a brilliant light erupted from where they stood. The light of their bond, pure and powerful, pushed against the darkness. The shadow slowly dissolved, fading away until nothing was left but the clean forest air. The forest itself seemed to take a deep breath. The birds began to sing again, and the wind returned to a gentle, warm breeze. The valley was saved. That evening, the 4 friends sat once again under their favorite old tree. Lupo was practically bouncing with joy. Mira smiled, her eyes closed in contentment. Bro sat proudly, his gaze fixed on the peaceful evening sky. Arian looked at them all and said softly, "Family isn't made by blood. It's made by standing together." The spirit of Greenhaven Valley heard those words, and from that day forward, the valley was never lonely again. Thanks for watching our story. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.